Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the VMI Keydets roster, and we are going to break down their Season 1 schedule for our upcoming FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. The VMI Keydets are in the Big 12 Football Conference, and let's take a look at their offense. Quarterback Justin Hops, 6'2", 210, athletic. Halfback Cam Sanders, number 26. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, athletic. Fullback Matt Keller, number 48. He's 5'8", 230 pounds, raw talent. Wide receiver Jason Wright, 6'4", 205. Another wide receiver here, Joseph Martin, 6'6", 205 pounds. And the offense is rounded out by tight end Jake Berry, number 88. He is 6'5", 240 pounds. And this is probably the most well-balanced offense there is. For weapons, at least. They have no offensive line. But with an athletic quarterback, I'm not sure if that's going to affect him a whole lot, because he'll be able to move around the pocket, get outside of the pocket, find his open targets. And another interesting thing is most of the offensive players are athletic talents, so there's a lot of speed on the Keydets offense. And their fullback is a raw talent, the only non-athletic player on the offense. And I mean, he can run, catch, block. He can do it all for his quarterback. And I really like the offensive build for the Keydets. But let's go and see if their defense is built as great as their offense is. First player on defense is defensive end William Reed, 6'5", 255 pounds. Then they have a defensive tackle, Henry Hamilton, 6'3", 260 pounds. Kind of a lean defensive tackle, but he's athletic. Middle linebacker, Trey Upton, 6'1", 220, smart. Corner, Bryson Shields. And free safety, Darius Peters, 6'1", 195, athletic. Again, VMI has a lot of athletes on both sides of the ball. So 9 out of their 11 players are athletic. So they are very fast on both sides of the football. And their defense is just as well balanced as their offense. They've got 2 D linemen, 1 linebacker, a corner, and a free safety. So I think this is the most well-balanced team out of all 12 teams, minus not having any offensive line, but I don't think it's going to hurt them. And I think the VMI Keydets are going to do pretty well for themselves here in year 1. Well, let's go ahead and see who their head coach will be for the VMI Keydets. This man grew up just an hour away from Lexington, where the VMI Keydets play, in Roanoke, Virginia. He has a twin brother. He played college football for Virginia, the Cavaliers. He was drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's got the record for most consecutive starts for a defensive back with 215. He's the only player in NFL history with 45 interceptions and 25 plus sacks. He had 47 picks on his career and 28 sacks. He holds 6 Tampa Bay Buccaneer records. Most interceptions in a season, he had 10. Most non-offensive touchdowns for a career with 14. Dang. Most starts in a career, 232. He played in 241 games. And most sacks as a defensive back, he had 28. The head coach for the VMI Keydets is Rondé Barber. So Bryson Shields and Darius Peters have a great opportunity here to learn from one of the greatest defensive backs in NFL history, Mr. Rondé Barber. Now let's take a look at the schedule for Season 1 for the VMI Keydets. Game 1 for the Keydets, they will be hosting the number 6 Wyoming Cowboys out of the Mountain West Football Conference. Game 2, they take on a subscriber team, the Bryant Bulldogs from the ACC, and that is an away game for the Keydets. Game number 3, they host the number 11 ranked Tulane Green Wave out of the Conference USA. Game 4, they host the UT Chattanooga Mocs, and that starts their Big 12 play. Game 5, they travel to take on the Furman Paladins. Game 6, they host the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks. Game number 7, they travel to the Fargo Dome to take on the North Dakota State Bison. That is another subscriber game. Game 8, they host the McNeese State Cowboys. Game number 9, they travel to take on the Western Carolina Catamounts. Game 10, they travel again to take on the Southeastern Lions. Game 11, their final home game and their final Big 12 matchup of the season, they host the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. And the final game of the season, they travel to take on the number 2 ranked UTEP Miners out of the Conference USA. So VMI has a pretty good schedule, I think. They got 3 ranked opponents on there, and also 2 subscriber games that could go either way. And I think with the build that the Keydets have, they might pull off a couple upsets here against some ranked opponents. I'm going to say that the Keydets will win at least 9 games this season. I think their defense is going to hold up pretty well against the ranked opponents. But that is just my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the roster build for the VMI Keydets. And how many wins do you think they will have in Season 1 of our FCS Dynasty? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. That is it for me today. I will see you guys Monday with some more Madden franchise with the Houston Texans. Take it easy, guys.